All right, sir.
Episode number
13.
13. Lucky number 13.
I say it in Spanish. Yes, you. No, that's wrong. Panic. All right.
I'm going to show your parents this video.
All right.
It's Trace, by the way.
Thank you. 12, 13, 14.
14.
Yes, he says.
All right, enough of the Spanish, because we are doing Japanese rice lagers.
Correct. We wanted to stay we were staying local, but then we were like, all right, what if we throw in an OG, kind of Asahi?
Yeah, the Asahi Super Dry, which is like a pretty standard one, except it says product of Italy on it, which is interesting.
So we're going to look that up a little bit.
Is that too loud?
No.
Okay, cool.
All
right, just making sure.
I think it's going to be like how it is.
So what we're rocking with today is the Asahi Super Dry.
Which is, you can find us anywhere.
Pretty much anywhere.
Can get it anywhere. We did local stuff. So we have
3 locals.
Cinderlands, Snake Den Nights.
We also have Old Thunder, Carry the Lantern. Sick ass bottle, by the way. Sick ass growler they do.
Hell yeah.
And then classic growler from East End Brewing. This is called Small Beer.
Small beer.
Small beer, not a small bottle.
Large ass glass.
Yes. So, to give some input on what a rice lager is. So, rice is used as an adjunct in the brewing process, meaning it's an ingredient besides the main malt, which is usually barley, so it uses rice. Results in a lighter bodied, drier, and more crisp beer compared to malt-only beers. And, yeah.
And they're typically characterized by a light straw flavor, so nice and golden.
Color.
Right, yeah, sorry, color. Light golden, yellow, light on the palate. Sometimes there's green tea, sometimes there's toasted rice, apparently in rice lagers. This one is very brown. Compared to that one. Or that one, this one, yeah.
So we got a little difference in color variation here, but
yeah.
Let's get into it. Oh, well, I guess, so we haven't done an episode in 3 months.
Go ahead.
I've had my rugby season, so that makes things hard to do. Also, just life stuff.
Yeah, we are doing this for fun, so we have life that we have to take care of.
Yeah, that's about it. But
we can do life. Yeah,
we back in business, baby.
What's new? What's new in the last 3 months? The lights are 2 different colors.
They are. It's okay. Yeah, just life stuff. Rugby, work.
Work. Yeah, start a new job. You're at the same job.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're going to San Diego next week for Wonderfront.
Alrighty, so let's get into it.
All right, number 1.
I'll go with the one. Very light. Good carbonation on it still. Smells like light beer. Perfect.
Yeah, mine is light. Not as light as the second one, but still carbonating, which is nice to see.
I love rice lagers, so this is really good. Definitely crushable. I think these are all going to be crushable. You guys know our crushable scale. It will be very crushable this whole evening. This is good. You know, a little drier, almost like a Brute would be, or even that Brute IPA that we had from Vellum fermentation, Brutey and the Beast.
Huh. Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. It's light, very crushable.
Well, yes, I guess for all the new people who are watching, because apparently our last non-alcoholic episode had 200 plus views, which was surprising. We do a blind rank and taste test. So before we even start, we take all these beers and we pour them in. I poured his, he pours mine. I don't know which one is which.
We don't know what is what
on his side. So we're gonna blind rank and taste test. We rank based off of taste and crushability. So we're gonna go based off taste, go down the line. Talk about the crushability of them all. These are rice lagers, like he was saying. They're all going to be really crushable. They're all like 5%ers at most.
Yeah, 4.8, 4.7.
Let's see, what is
Snake Den? I think that's like a 4.8. Asahi's probably like a 4.5. So yeah, we're all in the 4s tonight, so.
Yeah. This is 5%.
Oh, Asahi's the highest. Okay, hell yeah. I believe small beer from East End is like 4.6, 4.8. Honestly, I've had that one. I get it after work because there's an East End Brewing right next to the office. So
hell yeah!
It's nice to have one of those on their patio when it's like sunny out like this.
We are also doing it on a sunny day. Like, it is a coming summer. We are doing like a light. We almost did a Kolsch episode. Yeah, but that's what we're doing right now. Let's get into the taste test and ranking, and then we'll talk more beer.
I'm already halfway done through this one, so.
Oh shit.
It's good. Dry, good, crushable. Yeah.
I get like a slight sweetness on this one. A light sweetness.
Okay.
All right. Number 2. Very light. Still carbonating.
Mine's a little darker. Yeah. Maybe that one.
Yeah, maybe that down here. Okay, let's see. Oh, very light on the nose.
Definitely different on the taste. This one to me is a touch sweeter. Yeah, not as dry. Not as dry for me. A little bit sweeter. Still, crushable. Great. If I'm picking between the two, though, I think I'm going to go with my first so far. Mm-hmm. Just because this has a little bit of... I don't know, the sweetness to it isn't bad, but it's definitely there.
Yeah. I feel like these might be the same, but like this one is very light, and there's like a toasted note at the end of the palate.
I like the mouthfeel on the first better compared to the second, too. The palate. The mouth. Feel it on the mouth.
The mouth feel.
Mouth. With an F.
I like this one a little bit more than this one.
Yeah.
All right, number 3. Dark.
Whoa, okay, so this smells like it's fucking hot.
Really?
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay. This one's much darker than the previous 2.
Holy shit, this is definitely hopped. Yeah, this tastes like it's hopped, for sure. It's good.
I wonder...
Getting a little floral.
Well, I get floral on this one.
Yeah.
A little bit. But this is a different beer. Yeah.
Yeah. So I get a little... Yeah, I get like a little... Like that mild bitter, like hotness, but... Huh. Yeah. Dry as well, but definitely that like drier hop... Or that hoppy bitterness going on with that one.
You know, I'm not really... How do you taste the dryness? Because like I know a dry like wine...
Yeah.
But these are not... These don't feel dry.
So this to me feels drier than this. I don't know. I kind of got like more of like almost like a champagne like brut off of this comparatively to this. And so far for me, this is like the driest.
Yeah.
Then this. This is a little sweeter, a little flatter.
Okay.
On the palate to me.
So you are still ranking it or comparing it to like a dry white wine.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Bless you. Bourbon number 1. Scratch the fucking eyeballs.
Claw 'em out.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Number 4. Lighter than number 3.
This one doesn't.
Oh, this has a strong nose.
Oh, that's nice. I like that one.
This number 4 is your number 3 because this is hopped.
Yeah.
It's
it's definitely very hot. Like not very hot to where it's like bitter, like hoppy, but
it's
comparatively to the others, it is hopped it's hopped for a lager, especially for a rice lager. It's not bad at all. It's just hopped.
These are all very good.
Yeah, they're all very different too. I was expecting them to be kind of a little
like the same,
like a little bit more, a little closer.
Yeah,
but at the same time, like when we did the Kolsch service at Hop Farm, they had 4, and they were 4 different Kolsch's. Like they were obviously different.
Hop Farm. Yeah,
In fact, actually, one of them was from here.
Was from Old Thunder. We had one from Dancing Gnome, one from Hop Farm.
Mm-hmm. Was it Grist?
And one from...
Was it Grist House?
It was either Grist or the German one in...
It was Golden Age.
Golden Age.
Golden Age is fun. Shout out all those breweries.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna have another.
Alright, now the hard part of ranking what I like the most.
See, I know this sounds weird,
Also,
but this gives me more of a familiar craft beer taste for some reason. I think that's because I might know what it is. Let me give a snort.
That's our coffee ground pot. So we're just clearing the palate.
Okay, so.
Alright, rank.
Gonna go, back. We're gonna go reverse order from you. So that's good.
At some point, they're tasting a little similar, but I think I have my ranking.
I think I do too.
But they're pretty close. Huh? They're really close. Like my number one is number one. It's a close number two. Number four is just like way more syrupy than the other three, which for me just brings it down lower.
All right, let's go down the line here.
Yeah. All right, you want to do yours? Did. Let's do yours first.
So I'm going. Start with my number four.
Number four. All right. So now we're gonna go back, see what he ranked as number four, number three, number two, number one, and he's also gonna guess which one is which.
Yeah. So this is my number three, which is I'm ranking as 4, because. Jesus. So this is the one that's kind of hopped.
So your glass is number 3.
Glass is number 3, right. But it's my number 4. Because it's like hopped like that, it's good. But it does take down the crushability for me a bit.
Compared to the other 3.
Compared to the others.
Right.
But I would still get this. Like, I would buy this on its own. I would buy all these, for sure.
Yeah, no, none of these are bad at all. I would.
So this hopped one, because I've had all of these, it's, I'm gonna carry the lantern.
Okay, you think it's carry the lantern?
Yeah.
That is false. I wonder where Asahi landed in...
Is it Snake Den?
It is Snake Den.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Snake Den. Okay, interesting.
Which, very good beer. I have crushed many Snake Den. This is my, 3rd 4-pack from them.
Yeah.
On top of what I've
You know what I get? You know what's funny? That last gulp, I was like, I get a little bit of can of squish with it. Can of squish.
Can of squish. Fucking delicious.
Yeah, we have to shout out the can of squish. So we did the squish episode. Since then, they're like, all right, here's 7 more different squish beers.
Yeah, there's Black Ink, there's fucking
Squish Ink, Cryo, which is a cryo hopped Pilsner. Remember that? It was a Pilsner one.
Yeah. Can of Squish.
Can of Squish, the newest one, which is their terpene infused squish. Good. It's awesome. It kind of seriously, it tastes. Well, it smells like you walked into a dispensary.
Yeah, and the aftertaste is so lightly sweet that it's not like I just drank a bitter beer. It's just it's slightly
very
sweet.
Good. I'm
good job, Cinderlands.
All right, so I'm 1 wrong so far.
That's all right. What's the glass number?
2. What moron wrote 2 like that?
Probably me.
It was.
All right.
Yeah, I don't write my 2s like that. This one, a little flatter on the palate for me, a little sweeter.
Yeah, that's because I wrote it like that.
Left-handed. So this one's a bit sweeter to me.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it's not Snake Den.
And it's a little flatter for me, so it's not Snake Den. Is it Carry the Lantern?
It is not Carry the Lantern.
Okay, then it's Asahi.
Correct.
Yeah.
But are you... how much of this is just guessing?
No,
because
to be honest, I'm pretty sure that's my number 1 because
you've had it.
I've had it.
Fair enough.
I'm literally taking guesses.
Yeah.
So
they're all kind of similar.
I guess I should have said Asahi because to be honest, Asahi, see it as more of a domestic beer. So a little flatter, a little drier. A little sweeter, a little drier.
We're gonna look
up. Not
up.
that it's a domestic beer, but it's kind of mass produced like a domestic. You know what I mean? It's not craft, so it's bigger batches.
Asahi beer is brewed in Italy. It is a subsidiary of Birra Peroni. Peroni being the Italian.
Word. All right, I'm too powerful. I do love Peroni though. Actually, didn't I just have Peronis in the fridge last week, 2 weeks ago?
Last week, yeah, you did.
Do love a good Peroni. And you know who else loves Peronis? Australians for some reason.
And Adam, who's not Australian.
Adam with 2 or 3 A's?
3 A's.
3 A's, yeah.
Wow, okay, so Peroni owns Asahi, but it is a Japanese rice lager that you can find many places. Word.
Okay.
All right, lad. Number 2.
So this is my number 4, which I'm going to guess is Carry the Lantern.
No.
Seriously?
That's your number 4 glass?
Yeah. Wow, I'm 0 for 4 today.
That's East End.
Really? Interesting.
Well, I should let you guess, but at this point it's one or the other.
It's between 2, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, cool.
Alright.
Cool, shout out to Old Thunder.
What are you getting on that one? Why did you get number 2 for you?
I'll let you read now. Touch crisper for me on this one. I like that dry, like, again, almost like champagne dry, like dry Riesling. It's just crisper, so it's a little more crushable for me. Huh, that's interesting. I really thought, wow, I was 0 for 4 today.
Like, comparatively between the two, that one looks lighter. It is probably a touch more crushable.
Yeah, and then chin.
Oh, I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, yes. Okay.
Ready. Let's see what you got. Even though you probably already saw it.
I try not to look. Okay, let's go last, which is number 1.
Okay.
This one got last for me because it's sweet. It's
sure.
Like, it just tastes.
You said that's number 1 glass?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think because it's sweet, I'm gonna guess Asahi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
I feel like Asahi being mass produced, they probably add more sugars or let it be sweeter.
Sure. I'm pretty sure there's a beer in the United States, a domestic beer that is made with rice as well. I think it might be Budweiser. I could be very wrong.
Yeah, that one was just sweet. It was I think one of the brownest, actually. Like the darkest color of the 4 beers.
I was right. Okay, yeah. Budweiser, Bud Light, and Michelob Ultra use rice.
Mick Ultra!
You fucking water drinker.
That is just water.
That's the rehydration beer.
There was a time when we were working on a house, and we were like, man, I'm thirsty, but the water is cut off. But we had Mick Ultras in the fridge.
Close enough.
That's exactly what we said.
Close enough.
And we got hydrated and kept working.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, number 4 for me is Asahi.
Correct. Spot on.
All right. Number 3 glass is number 3. Okay.
Word.
Brown color.
Brown.
This one is less sweet. Has like a fruity, floral taste to it.
Dear Lord. Oh, shout out Aladdin's. We ate Aladdin's before tonight. If you guys know, we always do takeout, or for the most part do takeout. Went with Aladdin's tonight.
Yeah.
Shout out hummus.
Shout out to the hummus.
Shout out to the hummus and pita.
Yeah, we will make dinner or get takeout.
I think we've made dinner once.
A couple times. Yeah, we made like pad thai back at Kincaid.
Okay.
We've had pork belly.
Oh shit! Yeah. Yeah. Pork belly.
It just came.
And then well, we also did like the tteokbokki night.
Yeah, tteokbokki night. Yeah,
I'd say probably like times. I'd say like 8 to 10 we've gotten takeout though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, this was a good switch up because for a while there we were only doing Indian or Thai.
Yeah, Indian or like Asian.
Or Chengdu. Yeah. Shout out Chengdu.
So Middle Eastern. Aladdin's is great. If you're in Pittsburgh, check them out. Their hummus is fire.
They're actually all over the place.
Really?
All over the place.
Like not just Pittsburgh?
Yeah. All over Ohio and
word
tons of shit. Yeah.
Well, go Mr. Aladdin or Miss and family.
Non-binary Aladdin. No.
All right. I really don't. I'm gonna guess Old Thunder.
No.
Lantern. Okay. It doesn't taste like Snake Den, so I'm gonna go East End.
Correct. Yeah. It is decent. Yeah, you drink Snake Den enough that you know that's not Snake Den.
It Snake Den is more bitter.
Yeah.
Hi Ollie. Ooh, cat cam's almost out. So yeah, let's see, what have I drank so far? Like before this tasting, I've had.
Is it recording?
Plenty. Come here, babe. Do you want to be on the pod? Boop. Ah! Come here. She's so nervous. She's like, I don't want to be perceived online.
Camera shy. All right, good.
All right, so yeah, this is what East End. I know. I love the weight and the feel of it.
Yeah, it's heavy.
I was at Staples, just like feeling pencils before I bought these. Because I can't if I can't spin it or play with it, I'm not buying it.
Yeah, Isaac's over here in the store stroking pencils. So is this pencil good enough? Gotta go with the good finger twirl. If it doesn't finger twirl right, it's not good. Cat.
Hot olive. Oh, you can't hear her little.
She doesn't meow. She just goes.
But see, actually, what I like to do is show my pencil. Yeah, so I actually like to.
Oh no, you do that.
Anyway, here you are.
I just do a lot of. I'll spin it around each finger. So there.
This is how you know that we have ADHD and we're bored in class growing up.
Oh God.
Oh, you spin with the middle and pinky finger? Or you do all
I can
of
do
them?
all of them. Yeah.
Oh, word. I know we do middle finger.
Yeah, I can do them all.
What could you do out there in the ethers? Do you spin your pencil? Do you lick it? All right. My number 2 glass is my.
Do you lick your pencil before you spin it between your fingers?
Number 4 glass is my number 2. This one is lightly sweet, not syrupy sweet like Asahi.
Yeah. Is this Micah? This is Micah. Hell yeah.
I think this is Snake Den.
Correct.
Word. Yeah, Snake Den is good. Go Cinderlands.
Alrighty, so.
And then cheers to
Old Thunder for number 1 for both of us.
Yeah, Old Thunder. It's just so light. It's still carbonating.
Yeah, it still is. It holds its carbonation well. It's crisp. I like the dry mouth feel. Doesn't feel heavy. Doesn't feel too sweet.
Oh yeah, see now I see the dry for sure.
Now that you've had up to that, because you've gone from sweetest to driest.
Right. I get for a rice lager, I'm looking for a light, I'm looking for a refreshing, and I'm looking for crisp. And this I think gives it.
Yeah.
Which, if this was just brewed like exactly like this but with a different grain, it would be pretty close to Oktoberfest German beer.
Sure.
Like the light sweetness. Word. Alright, cheers Old Thunder. You make
Yeah, shout out Old Thunder for
number 1 for both of us.
And to be honest, number 1 container for the night too. This is a sick ass bottle. It has Thor's hammer on it too. Well, it's not Thor's hammer, but
I think that's
what I'm calling it. Mjolnir. Alrighty, so
yeah, Asahi is pretty standard labeling.
it's so good. I'd still drink it.
Which one, Asahi?
Yeah.
I drink all of these.
Yeah.
I drink all of these. I mean, and Snake Den Nights, I feel like the label is not as interesting as some of the ones we've seen.
No.
But there's so many fucking labels in beer.
I just realized this looks like Cobra over in Bloomfield. The Cobra.
Do you think that's a copyright issue?
No.
It is not that you can.
We have to
see
go
it.
there. I'm pretty sure they do all you can eat a couple nights a week.
Oh, yeah, they also have.
Oh, you eat meat now? Yeah, we should go there.
Yeah. That's not new since last time. No.
No, definitely not. No.
That's new since the New Year, ish.
Yeah.
November.
New Year's,
all right.
Yeah. We got some cool Jack Daniels playing cards here tonight for our round of Irish poker and questions.
Hell yeah! Here, I'll show you guys up front.
God. I can't do shit.
Hudson Scott and Sons, established 1799.
We'll throw that up on the screen. It's pretty cool. It's just a cool tin. I don't actually know how old it is. I've had it for a long time. But it's like, yeah, even the cards, like the old school Jack Daniels logo.
Hell yeah.
Pretty sick. Like that's
Old
Jack
number
Daniel
7.
himself.
That's Mr. Daniel. Woo! There's a fancy card deck.
God, I'm really on the burp game, as always.
I've stopped doing the counter.
Yeah.
If you guys want me to bring the counter back, let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Hey chat, what's up with it?
So for all the new people, we play Irish poker, which if you're unfamiliar with the game, basically we're dealt 4 cards, and on your first one you're trying to guess if it's black or red. On the second one you're trying to guess if that number or face card is higher or lower than your first pull. Your third card is either in between or outside the first 2 cards that you pulled. We count aces are high or low.
We'll go aces high.
Aces high. And then on the 4th card is suit. Or sweet.
Suit.
I always say this wrong.
Suit.
Suit. There are extra rules. If you have one of each kind of suit first, sweet, suit. If you have one of each suit first, you can guess rainbow, which if you get right, you double the amount of drinks you can give out to AC over here, or vice versa. Or I'd take double the amount of drinks.
It's a gamble. Now, the other rule is if, like, you used to have it, let's just say you have a 2 and a 9, and I say outside and I get another 9, it doubles the amount of drinks to me. If it's a 2, doesn't matter. It has to be immediately following.
Right. And the drinks are 1 on the first.
1 drink, 2, 3, 4.
3, 4 that you give or take depending if you got it right or wrong.
Right.
So, sir, would you like to go first?
I'll go with red.
Nice.
There you are.
Ooh. All right. 1 for me. Whoa. Oh gosh. All right. What do you say, Mr. Daniel? Black. Nice.
So I have an 8 of diamonds. So higher or lower? I'm gonna go lower. Nope. I'll take 1. I'll take 2 for that.
This is so nice to drink. It's so light and
really
refreshing.
Good. Yeah, we should have gotten more of that.
It's $12 for the bottle and beer.
That's not bad.
So if I have the bottle, it's less than
what's
that.
What's that? $6 a beer? I don't even know if it's probably 32 ounce bottle, yeah.
No, yeah.
That
maybe.
one's 64. I'm guessing that's 32. I'm guessing it's 32.
I'm guessing
it's
32.
It's about the size of a wine bottle, a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Bottle of wine's about like around 30, I think. Alrighty, onward.
Alright, so I have a 5 of diamonds. I'm going to go higher. 10.
Nice.
We both drew 10s. Alright, yeah, so that's 2 for you. So between an 8 and a 10, is he going to go inside or outside?
I'm going to go outside. Queen of Diamondes.
3 for me. Well, you have diamond, heart. Oh, I have your 10 of diamonds.
Yeah.
Wait, what happens if you have diamonds all across and you get to the last one? What do you call?
Flush, if you
Flush.
want. Yeah, that's
It's
also
simple.
a double, yeah. You can also call straight if you get it. Like if you have 7, 8, 9 and that's a 10.
Ooh.
Fuck it, we should make that 16 drinks. No, I'm just kidding. Unless.
I have a 5 and a 10. I'm going to go outside.
That's pretty tough. Nice, alright,
King. Alright, he's got a diamond, a heart, a diamond. So he can't rainbow me.
I'm gonna go spade. Nope.
Another heart. Alright.
It's like a red spade.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Okay, I have a diamond, and a club. You know my dad used to call it treble? Freaked me out for a long time.
Treble?
Yeah, treble. Like treble, like in music.
Yeah, treble clef. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go heart. That sucks.
I need a beer.
So I got an 8 of hearts. Here, finish this one.
Oh yeah, there we go. I'll just knock this.
Oh, what is this?
I'll knock it down.
We're gonna venture into our fridge here. I'm not opening it. Not opening it.
Yeah, it's all good.
Just bringing it up because I've been curious. Lynx Brewing Company, 1010.
I was given that from a patient. They only brew it once a year. It is from 2 years ago, to be honest. I just haven't had it because it's like a heavy ass.
It's a 14%
Yeah, that's why I haven't had it.
barrel age.
Yeah.
Looks nice.
It's probably very nice. It's just, and it's brewed in honor of someone too. But those 14%, I know it's gonna be sweet.
Would you like water?
No, I'd like an Asahi though, because this is sweet.
I'm not a fucking. Oh, also Grolsch. Solid beer. Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
And here's your. All right. Question time. Okay, what inspired us to choose rice lager as our beer for the day?
Good question.
I think we were looking at Kolsch's for a minute because of the season and how Kolsch's are refreshing.
Yeah.
We had been going to Kolsch services, and
Been to a couple of them.
for my opinion, I think I was a little bit tired of Kolsch's, and also rice lagers just seemed a little bit more niche and interesting.
Did you say tired of Kolsch?
Okay. Before he gets his panties in a knot.
They're knotted. Sailor knot.
They are no, it's good. I think Japanese rice lager was just more different.
Yeah.
For me, because we've been having so many kolsches.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if we're gonna film in like 2 or 3 weeks, like let's do a kolsch one. Fuck it.
Yeah, summer kolsch. Could do a summer shandy episode.
It's gonna be warmer than it is today.
Yeah, today was a nice day, but it's like
60 degrees.
60 degrees. Yeah.
So yeah, rice lagers, and I don't know. It's fun to think about. We also have like a Japanese influence. I feel like some of our interests in this house.
We know.
So I feel like it was a good mix of all of that, and then we brought it into this podcast a little bit. I don't know. What do you think? What stood out about you about rice lager? Why'd you want to drink it?
To be honest, because one, they're good. Just because I kept having it. Like after work on Wednesdays, I'll go to East End and I'll have a small beer, which is the one we had tonight. Mm-hmm. I'll usually go with my friend Adam, 2 A's.
Hell yeah.
He's usually the last. Well, yeah, we usually go after I'm done with work. Yeah, and just have one when it's like nice outside because they have a big patio. And they've been doing these bluegrass jams on Wednesdays. They were supposed to do a jazz jam the other night, but I guess they canceled it. But they do bluegrass jams where these people just show up. It's like anywhere from like 8 to like 15 people. And they just sit in a circle with different instruments. And like sometimes it's like actual songs. Sometimes it's just a jam sesh where someone will start playing a song and people will literally just listen and then just jump in at different times. Super sick. I wish they would do it on the patio though. They do it inside.
Oh.
Okay. And East End has good pizza.
Word. So that's why you wanted to do rice lager?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you were just talking about East End.
Yeah, but just about East End. But because of like the rice lager there, I've had Snake Den nights before. It's good. Yeah, you know, I've had Kirin, I've had Asahi, I've had Sapporo. Like,
I think that's like we've had Snake Den nights with rice lager. Obviously, you've had East End. Mm-hmm. We've had Asahi just in general because we drink beer. Yeah. I think it was like a fun niche kind of like let's explore this specific style of brewing and style of beer that isn't as common as like your IPAs that are everywhere,
right?
Your kolsches that are everywhere, which are again, when we do a kolsch episode, we can easily choose between any of like 10 different kolsches that are around right now. Yeah, we were just trying some beer, and we thought Japanese rice lager would be a great beer to get 4 of.
Yeah.
So, hell yeah.
Alrighty.
Hell yeah.
Onward. You start. I started last time. I'd get one ready.
Red. Fuck it.
Glorp.
Is there still more in the Old Thunder?
No, I told you it's gone.
Oh, word. Okay. I was going to put it away.
I'm going to go red. Also wrong.
Bottle opener, por favor.
Run!
Por favor! Because it's fucking Italian and not Japanese.
Yeah. Per favore.
Por favore. Alright, stop fingering my beer.
No.
Let's see, a 7 right in the fucking middle. I'm gonna go higher.
Lucky bastard.
I got an 8 on a 7.
I'm gonna go lower off of a king.
Watch it be a king.
No.
Oh, nice okay, it's a 4. Yeah, it's just sweet. It's just like syrupy sweet. Between a 7 and 8, I'm gonna go outside.
8.
It's a 3. 3 for 3 drinks. This is like cool art, actually.
It makes it look like it's old. I like the face cards. They look like they're like hand drawn.
I wonder. This can't be that old of a deck.
Nah, it can't be. No. I mean, it might be like 20 some years old because I've had it for a long time. But yeah.
Sure. No.
Alright, I'm gonna go in between a king and a 4. Woo! Lucky me. 5.
5. Wow, that's close. All right, I have to call it rainbow.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like we have an unspoken rule between us that like
just do it.
that when they're...
If the rainbow option is there, you take the rainbow option.
Right, you just... What is it? Impede them? You just like seize it?
Attack.
Alright, rainbow.
Nice.
8 for me.
There you go. I'm gonna go with diamonds. Sick. Alright.
Alright. I'm gonna ask your question? Or Colette's question?
Yeah, we'll ask
I'll shuffle.
Miss Colette's question. So the question was, what type of rice do you think is best for making rice lager?
Ooh, that's a solid one.
I don't know.
I think we need to Google or ChatGPT some of this stuff.
But let's hold on. Let's do our thoughts first. I would think I don't even know.
Well, they probably... Okay.
Something with more sugar, so I'm going to keep it as white rice. I'm going to say white rice, like not like a brown rice or a wild grain.
They probably use a rice similar to the one that's used to brew sake, which is like...
Like a sushi rice?
Yeah, but
Short grain or long grain?
Short grain has more ability to disperse the sugars from the rice.
Then I'm just going with short grain, like sushi rice.
But sake is brewed with rice that has like it's almost tempeh, but made out of rice. Yeah, I feel like a short grain rice would release the sugars easier. A white rice has more sugar than like a brown rice. So a short grain,
Interesting.
or short,
Okay.
yeah, grain, white rice, I feel like.
Alright, so here's the answer. Well, this is what the AI overview says, so, you know. It says, for brewing rice beer, flaked white rice is often the most convenient and widely used option. It's pre-gelatinized, meaning the starches are already converted to sugar, making it easier for the brewing process. Okay. Other rice types like whole rice, including brown, black, and sushi rice, can also be used, but require additional steps like cooking or cereal mash to convert the starches to sugar. And then, as you go through here, it says flaked white rice. It's common because it's readily available, easy to use, provides a good balance of fermentable sugars and flavor.
Yep.
Whole rice just says more unique flavor profiles, but you have to use something like a cereal mash or extended cooking to break down. Black rice or forbidden rice. Black rice is actually pretty sick if you've ever had it.
It's like very purple. It's like a deep purple, very
purple
dark
black,
rice.
Yeah.
Weird.
Can contribute umami and nutty flavors along with a darker color to the beer, and that's according to the Pure Project. Sushi rice. This type of rice can be used for a more subtle, slightly sticky texture in the beer, according to Serious Eats.
I wonder what a sticky texture in beer feels like or tastes like. Like what am I?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Why is it sticky? Why is the beer sticky? I can see how black rice would, or forbidden rice would make a darker color because it's obviously darker as a rice.
Right. Do you know what beer that I don't know if it was used for rice or not, but I wish we should have investigated?
Wait, what beer was used for rice, or what rice was used for beer?
Sorry. There's a beer that we've had in, well, I think you've had it, I know I've had it, from a brewery in Pittsburgh, that is a Japanese lager with matcha, the Iro.
Oh, Iro from Lolev.
Iro is awesome. So Iro is good. I would guess that has rice in it. I would bet that has rice in it.
Do you remember the style of it? Well,
it's a matcha or green tea lager. So I wouldn't be surprised if it had rice in it. But very good beer, very good beer. And it actually is green too. It does have a green tint.
It was like lightly sweet green tea. What? Yeah, it was very lightly sweet, like green tea, matcha. It was a very enjoyable beer. I was sad when I went back and it was not there.
Yeah, they don't do it. They do it for like March.
You know what I really enjoy? When breweries make something so good that I'm sad when they no longer have it.
What was the one that we had?
From Trace.
Yeah.
It was African Queen hops.
Yeah.
Episode number 5 through 8. One of those.
Yeah, it was one of the middle episodes. It was. They only made it for Barrel and Flow.
Which is coming up in August.
I know. Which we are definitely going back. Oh, dude, I might not be here for it.
You better be here.
Well, I might be in.
Well, I mean, you better be here, but like you better be here, you know.
I might be in Washington.
Ooh, for what?
Like
state or
the state Tedeschi Trucks Band.
Oh, hell yeah! He loves Tedeschi Trucks Band.
I will not be here.
You will not.
Isaac has to go. Isaac has to go for us. Yeah, August 9th. That is the day of the concert. So I will be literally across the entire goddamn country. Sad. But you know what that means, though?
You should go sit on a dildo right now.
Who said I'm not? But you know what that means, though, is we will do Beers of the Berg.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Or Pittsburgh Beer Fest, which is actually that already happened. No, sorry. The indoor one happened in February, but they do the one at Stage AE in July.
So I probably will still go to Barrel and Flow.
Yeah.
I'll take the GoPro. We'll have to get beers that were somewhere there and then talk about it. Yeah. But you wouldn't have been there, so like it's just gonna be me talking about. We'll talk about the beers for sure.
All right. Yeah. Black.
Wow, he's not gonna be here. Red. Jesus. Drink again.
Higher.
Damn right. It's because they heard he got a 3 and now he drew a 2.
Sick.
It's because he's spoken into existence. I have a Jack. It's gonna be lower. 9.
Outside of a 3 and 2.
I just saw it being like a 2.
I would have walked out. Remember the one day I got 3, like, what was it, 3 6s in a row or 3 7s in a row or something?
It was 3 in a row, and it was just like...
Just finish everything you have.
Well, there was actually a reel that we have that is like... I had gotten like 2 doubles, and you were like, you know what, I'm just going to get you another beer to finish.
Yeah, just drink that.
Just chug it right now.
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright, between a Jack and a 9, I'm going to go outside.
10.
Fuck. 3.
I have to do it. It's a rainbow.
I like cheer for it at this point. Okay, well it's not. He didn't. So he gets 8 drinks. It's okay. He has to drive home later.
I don't have to drive
for
home later.
all the viewers who don't know, this is our home.
Yeah, this is where we live.
We have to walk upstairs.
I have the most stairs to walk up. Okay.
Yeah, he has to do the most legs, but I have the least amount of stairs to walk up.
Coward.
Let's see. Can I do it? No. All right.
Club.
You know what? Heart. It's a diamond. So neither one of us right.
It's a diamond. It's a diamond, me lord.
All right. Can I have a East End?
Hell yeah. All right. This is the last question. Well, not last question. This is
Not gonna lie. This liquid drum and bass is.
It's good.
And the other stuff was getting pretty heavy duty.
Oh, you changed it.
Yeah, this is liquid drum and bass. The other stuff was like heavy jump up and heavy drum and bass. That was god awful.
Well, I like this vibe.
I do too.
Oh, yeah.
So I put it on. Because the other stuff I was like, this is great, but I'm like not concentrating because it was so intense. But you know, this is liquid drum and bass where it's just. Here it's very fast paced drums, but like it's a chill.
It's fluid. Ooh, hello.
We are going to San Diego.
I'm a little toasty.
We are going to San Diego next weekend. Apparently, the OG craft beer capital of the country.
Is it really?
Apparently.
Fuck yeah.
That's what they said. They said it's the beer capital of the United States, and I said, I don't know about that. Guess what was just ranked?
Pittsburgh.
Guess what was ranked number 5 in top 10 places in the world for up and coming beer cities? Pittsburgh, motherfucker.
You know what's crazy?
And it was the number 1 in the states. Number 1 was Bengaluru, India, and then it was like Tokyo, Japan. India. Then it was Tokyo, Japan, Cork, Ireland. I think somewhere in Austria, and then Pittsburgh, something else, then Encinitas, and then New York was up there as well. But yeah, Pittsburgh beer is fucking great, dude. There's some places I've been where I've gone to craft beer places, like in other cities, and I'm just like, oh, this is fine. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to dissuade anyone, because I want everyone to try everything.
We don't want to talk bad about stuff. We have our opinions, but figure it out. Try some beer.
Like for instance, like been to Cleveland. not a huge craft beer like city.
Yeah.
Noble Beast is one of my favorite breweries.
Hell yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So we had a guy come in for work, like who lives in Wichita, Kansas. I think I told you.
Yeah,
this.
he did something that.
But like he's like, we have 5 breweries in Wichita.
Yeah.
And so he likes drinking beer. He likes trying different beers. He was like, "What's good in Pittsburgh?" And I was like, "You have 5 breweries in Wichita."
I have 5 breweries within a stone's throw of my
brother.
office.
I can go on a bike ride to a brewery and pass 5 different breweries in Pittsburgh. So
I mean, like, so what are the 5? If you go from here to,
well, I'll just give you my bike route.
yeah,
So
give
like,
me your bike route, and I'll give you my office route.
So sometimes I'll bike from here to Hazelwood, which is kind of cheating. Because there's this Hazelwood Brew House, which has 2 breweries in it, New France and Abstract Realm. They used to have 3, but I think
Bonafide just never put it in. They dropped out. They're gone.
They're gone. They're not in the strip.
They're out of the strip. They're out of Hazelwood.
What was their 3rd location? Like in the North Hills?
That was it.
Word.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cheating. There's 2. Let's count it as 1, just for fuck's sake.
Hazelwood Brew House.
But then I
Hazel
go
Grove.
back. Hazel Grove. I've never been there.
We haven't been there yet, but it's literally on the way to Hazelwood.
Okay, word. So on my way to Hazelwood Brew House, I pass Hofbrau House, which is technically 1. I mean, it's
Sure. Yeah. I just want to call it a craft beer.
no, I wouldn't call it craft,
Yeah, but it's brewery. Yeah.
brewery. So I go to Hazelwood. That's 2.
I mean, technically, next to Hofbrau, you do have the Levity tap thing.
Yeah.
That's still Levity. That's on Indiana, PA.
I've never seen it open though. I've never seen it open.
Oh no, I see it over there also.
All right, we'll count it because it's there. So then I go back on the trail. I go to the Strip District area, which I don't know if there's anything in downtown, but there in the Strip there's Aslan, Cinderlands.
That's Sly Fox downtown.
You have Sly Fox downtown and Sly Fox
Down the street.
down the street from us,
Yeah.
which is that way.
Sly Fox at the terminal, I think is what it is. Yeah,
You also pass Burgers on
yeah, Southside Burgers, the beer garden.
next to Sly Fox. What did you say?
Oh, I just had Sly Fox at the terminal. That's all.
Okay, word.
That's this one down here. Because then there's Sly Fox at the point. Or by the point, yeah.
Okay, so we'll count it as 1 brewery, but there's 2
So you got
locations
Sly
that you can
Fox
stop
as
in.
well.
You go further, then you start hitting Burgers, Lawrenceville, but we already counted Burgers. You start hitting 11th Hour Brewing
Yep,
before the
Lawrenceville.
31st Street Bridge,
Yeah.
or before the 40th. And then,
You have Long Story Short, technically. Which is
Cinderlands.
Cinderlands thing, yeah.
so we already counted Cinderlands.
We also have,
And then that's 40th Street.
oh god, and then you have everything in Lawrenceville.
Well, then I go across the river,
Okay.
back on that one, which then you hit, what's that one near Pints, or Pins and Pints? There's a Fatheads or something?
Voodoo and Southern Tier.
And Southern Tier.
Fatheads is down here, south side. But that's out of Ohio. This is a tap room.
Word.
Yeah.
So on the bike ride, you have this many breweries.
That would call that BS. Yeah. So I mean, we're literally within 2 miles of my office. I mean, I literally have 2 within walking distance. Hitchhiker and East End.
Hitchhiker and East End, yep.
Back Alley, which I've not been to yet. That's in Dormont.
Okay.
You have Spoonwood over in like Bethel, or
Yeah.
Bethel-ish, which, yeah, I like their food a lot. Their beer's decent. I like their food a lot though. What else is there? So there's those 4. You have Chimera, which is cool.
Chimera's a little bit, I've never been there, but it's like tucked away.
In Castle Shannon.
Yeah.
It used to be Mindful.
Yes.
Now it's Chimera.
Yes.
But that's literally within like, I could walk to all of those from the office except for Spoonwood.
Hell yeah.
Well,
yeah, I mean, even...
And then technically there is an Arsenal Cider House in Dormont as well. Like tap room.
Yeah. Like if you go past 40th Street, right, which is where I typically turn because that's where the trails go. Biking trails in Pittsburgh are also great. You hit more of Lawrenceville, so you get like Low Lev, Hop Farm. There's another one over there.
Hop Farm, Low Lev, Coven.
Brewing. Which then you go up the hill and you hit like Arsenal, Trace. And then you go further and you're at Blanox with Old Thunder, which we had.
Then we're also missing out on Ultimate Keys Rocks. You have Abjuration.
Ooh, they have some pretty beers.
They have some funky things. And then you go to Homestead, you got Golden Age, which is all traditional style German beers. Like, they don't call anything by name, they just call it what it is. They're like, this is Schwarzbier? Guess what? Schwarzbier.
Oh, and then we even, there's Helltown in Strip District, but that's local, but they have, their brew house is not in the Strip District.
Correct. I was at it a month and a half ago, because the Greensburg rugby team is sponsored by Helltown. The original is in Mount Pleasant, which is like Greensburgish area, because the zip code is 15666. So the original is there, because Helltown.
Oh, also, if you go outside of my route, the bike route, you hit Vellum Brewing, which is a stone's throw from us here.
Yeah, I mean, we could walk there from here.
Gosh, what else? Trace Echo, which is Trace's other
Still have
branch.
yet to go there.
It's like smaller Trace. It's like Trace Light.
Cool. Trace Light, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so in short, we have
a lot.
Many brewing. Oh, CoStar Brewing. That's out Millvale-ish, Etna area. Yeah, so we have more than 5 beers. More than 5 breweries.
Yeah. All right, what's another question?
What do you think about how Japanese rice lagers are served? Because you know they have that whole process where you like chill the glass, then you pour the beer, then you dip the glass in ice water, and then you like put the foam head on top. What do you think about that process?
Very ordered and perfection, which is
the Japanese way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do appreciate how
there's a pride taken in it that you take all your steps you take your time with each step.
Right. Like, is it efficient?
Like,
no.
But it's like, but at the same time, Guinness. Same thing. Like, you don't just pour Guinness straight up.
No, you have to pour it, then you let it sit,
and then you pour it flat, so you top, and then you have to let the nitrogen settle before you drink it too.
So it's like the appreciation of the beverage rather than just like pour and go.
Which on that list, Tokyo was I think number 2 or 3 on the list of up and coming beer cities in the country.
I'm not remembering it. I know Pittsburgh was up there.
Pittsburgh was 5.
Which is so contrary to how Germans did it when I was at Oktoberfest. But I think there's also a difference.
There's also a volume thing going into that as well.
Because at Oktoberfest in Germany, they have to serve liters upon liters in literal minutes.
Yeah, they'll pour it with the fucking fat head and let it settle.
Oh yeah, I mean the guy who was tapping the barrel had 4 per hand.
Steins.
Would just pour. Close it, set it down, grab another 4 empty stein or masses.
You're not looking for perfect pour. You're looking for volume. Volume. Yeah.
Crack the next keg to get ready. Yeah, no, I would agree though. Like the process of serving a Japanese rice lager speaks to, I think, the Japanese culture. Bless you.
Yeah.
Of perfection and taking pride in what you do.
Yeah. Not to say other cultures don't, but it is like pretty known that is like, yeah.
I feel like that makes me appreciate the beer more, just because I see the person taking pride in doing it.
Sure.
Again, not that other cultures don't appreciate their beer. It's just,
I mean, absolutely. You'll come around places here that people will talk about the beer. They'll pour it correctly. They'll wipe it down.
Right.
I do wipe it down. Wipe it down. Wipe it.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, so they serve it with pride. I think it's just like the process, seeing someone. I mean, Old Thunder's where I had a rice lager recently, and it wasn't Carry the Lantern. It was actually Dancing Gnomes rice lager at the time, served by Old Thunder. That they were doing a Japanese rice lager service.
Like yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So they had the guest tap. They poured the beer. They dunked it in ice water to cool down the glass. Topped it with head. It was very nice. I mean, we wrote a post about it on our Instagram, so go check it out. Hell yeah.
Next round.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I finished the cauliflower when you were upstairs.
Oh, nice.
I was just like, cauliflower.
I'm
gonna go red. Cool.
Ace
That is a
spades.
sick ace, though.
Hell yeah, Mr. Jack himself. Here. Look at that. Look at that sick. There we go. Sick ace with Mr. Jack Daniel himself. Ah! Oh, Jack Daniel, get away!
Are we playing? I forget. Are ace is high or low?
Ace is high.
I feel like we always switch it.
Maybe. You might be right. But this time you call that ace is high.
Yeah.
Check the footage. Check it right now.
TMO.
We count aces are high or low?
We'll go ace is high.
Yeah. Alright. Red. Nice.
Cool. I'm gonna go lower. Okay.
Ooh, level 4. This could be a rule right here.
No.
No, not right now. Just in general.
Wrong.
Yeah, no.
Liar.
Alright, at 4 diamonds, I'm gonna go higher. 6 of diamonds. Damn, I can't call rainbow now. You're safe. You're safe!
Going in between a 4 and an ace.
Queen.
Cool.
Wow, yeah, I'm surprised. I'm gonna go outside of a 4 and a 6. Just barely with a 3. So, enjoy. Let's see, what do you have a spade, a club, and a club.
I'm gonna go heart. Cool.
Nice.
Alright.
A club. 3 clubs in a row. Diamond, diamond, spade. I'm gonna go club, fuck it. Nice. Just finish your beer. What do you want?
Word.
We
Snake
have
den.
Grolsch. Snake den. We also have a 14% special beer, but no.
Wrong. Do you have any more questions? Or is that it?
We have, let's see, a couple more. All right, last question.
That's so fucking funny.
What's your take on the Kolsch services around town?
Great. Love them. Two Phrase doing them once a month now, which is great. Which one did you like more?
Okay,
We've been to 3. We had Two Phrase,
Hop Farm,
Hop Farm, and 11th Hour.
11th Hour. Yeah,
That was with Adam and Macy.
And 11th Hour, they were serving 11th Hour and Dancing Gnome, and
We were
I
like,
the Dancing Gnome a little bit more.
We were like, this is Red good, but the Dancing Gnome one's a bit better.
Let's see.
I remember asking the guy, we were like, which one's more popular? And he was like, oh, ours.
And then we all looked at each other and we were like, I think it's lying. You know, I like the Hop Farm one because they had so many different ones, and I like being able to try different ones.
Yeah, they had 4, 5, 4. Yeah.
4, yeah.
There's Dancing Gnome, Old Thunder.
And,
no, not Old Thunder. Sorry, Golden Age and
Golden Age is what I was thinking of.
what was the 4th? It wasn't Old Thunder. Because that was my first time having this. Actually, gotta record it.
Oh yeah, well I'm sure to record Asahi. I like the Kolsch one at Two Phrase. That was also just a crazy night. Yeah, I think the Two Phrase one and the Hop Farm stood out most to me. Not anything against 11th Hour. Just that one was kind of like, alright, there's 2 kinds of beer, there's 2 kinds of Kolsch. That was nice to try. Two Phrase, it was one kind, and it was our first Kolsch service. So we were just like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Which one was good.
That was good. That was good.
Good lord.
And then we hopped over to Trace
For one
beer and then walked back. While we had Spack on order.
Pickle pizza, baby.
Pickle pizza that did not even make it
To the car.
from Spack to the car.
We ate it in the time span of picking it up to getting picked up.
And then Hop Farm was good because of all the different varieties. And then we were just, I think there was more people, there was more just like conversation happening. Then we played pool.
Yeah, that was cool. We got to play pool and stuff, yeah.
So the vibes were great. at these breweries.
Correct.
Kolsch is just refreshing. We've had Kolsch's at other breweries, and it's just a great summertime beer. It's refreshing, it's light, it's crisp.
Yeah. It's just good.
Yeah, it's refreshing. Yeah. What else? I love the little glasses they come. Should we show the glasses?
They're called Stanges.
Stanges?
Stange.
Stange?
Stange.
Yeah, they're up. There's the two phrase and the hop form.
Evidence.
Bring them right here.
I will say I like the two-phrase one because it has the gold rim.
Yeah, gold rim, hop farm.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Just breaks it.
Good lord.
Bless you. What do you got going on there?
I don't know.
It's all that. Never mind.
All that crystal meth.
What? Who told me? Alright. Ready for next round?
Ready for it.
How do we make it spicy? You want to double this round?
Sure. We'll double it up this round. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8 drinks.
Including all the rainbow rules and everything.
Yeah, so rainbow, flush, straight.
16.
This is now 16. Same with the double card. So like if you get 2 9s, 2 aces, whatever, back to back doubles. Red.
Word 2 for me. Because you got 8 diamonds.
Oh, the bean.
Black.
I don't know.
Nice. Oh, you want to go outside, Bean, huh?
Relax. Higher. Cool.
Nice. Bean, you want to talk in the microphone? They'll hear you better. Okay. I have a king, so I'm gonna go lower. Nice, a 2. I wonder what my next guess is gonna be. It's going on your shoulder.
Existing. Outside.
Between an 8 and a 2, you got a 5. Happens. Just like I have a king and a 2. And the only thing outside of that is an ace.
I hope it's a 2, you fucking piece of shit.
So I'm gonna go inside with a jack.
Oh, look what you have lined up.
Wow, look at him.
Yeah, get another beer ready for yourself.
And we have a bean cam. Hi, boy. Hi, boy.
Wow. Yeah, that Snake Den Nights is almost like drinking a very light IPA.
You know what's fun? Thinking back to our first episode.
Yeah, when we did what? Land Shark?
Land Shark. Dos Equis.
Dos Equis.
A red ale.
Sam Adams Red Zone.
Gosh, there was one more, like, smaller but still big chain.
Hi, buddy.
And it was in the living room that was just yours at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus, okay, you're done. So be it.
He's like not even wanting to be up on here. Bye, Bean.
See ya.
Just like how we were describing beer then versus now.
Yeah, we're getting better at it. Jesus, you shed a lot, Bean.
Well, let's see. Ooh, nope. Here's a diamond, a spade, a diamond.
Club.
Fuck. Heart. Well, I have a club, a heart, and a spade, so rules dictate I have to call rainbow. I will finish this. I've had so many Snake Den nights, but it's a good beer.
So many snake taints.
Snake taints.
I was watching this lifting video today, and this guy is going taint to paint, like ass to grass. I'm like, taint to paint, that's a new one.
Taint to paint.
Let's go with American pour right there.
You know, I don't like the American pours. I like the good head.
You know, to be honest, I'm going to talk shit on the type of pour. The milk pours, I really don't get that much.
I love them. Let's get into it.
It's literally 90% foam.
It's all foam. It's supposed to all be foam.
The fuck is that for?
It's a milk pour. It's a milk pour.
No, I understand that, but like...
Because of all the aeration that's in the foam, you get more of like the breadiness and the flavor notes. You can pick out more.
See, I disagree.
But it's also fun to just drink a thing full of foam.
Okay.
But I hear you though. Like it is just head. It is not. Yeah, that's why I like it. And no, it's just head. There's
Who
no
doesn't
foam.
love some good old...
It's just foam. I can see why you're asking the question, but I do love a good Milko pour. And then there's also engineering behind it. Like there's the faucet is specifically a Luker faucet.
Yeah.
With specific like ball valves or something in it. That creates that wet head.
Yeah, just let me shake up your beer as I pour it.
I mean, we have more beer. We can try it on the next one.
No.
Just shake it up and just shake it up, and then
Well, it's like what they do over in Korea. They like the soju bombs with like they'll like pierce the bottle of beer. And have you seen those videos?
No.
I gotta show you.
Yeah, it's a lot of head. I like a good Milko pour. It's just fun. And whenever the bartenders break out like, hey, mainly at Trace is when I do it with the bartenders or the people who work there, because we have had so much beer at Trace and we are friends with them. They're like, hey, do you want to do a Milko pour? And I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to do a Milko pour. And then they'll line up like 3 or 4 shots of Milko pours, and then we'll down them all at once. Ton of fun. But you don't like them.
I mean, it's fine. It's just, to be honest, whenever I go to places, it's like, all right, here's $6 for a regular pour of beer. The Milko pours $4. I'm like,
that is crap.
Like, it should be a fucking $1.
Yes,
Like,
I agree.
Like, really, you're only getting this much beer out of it.
I agree.
And I'm like, okay, I'd rather pay $2 extra for 16 ounces of beer.
That's like when we went to, will remain nameless, but it's in Hazel area.
I know, I already know what you're talking about. You
Yeah.
didn't even have to say that. I already know
Yeah.
what you're talking about, yeah.
So they will remain nameless, but like, they charge
$1 or $2 less?
No, they charge a dumb amount for a Milko pour. Yeah,
I know, it's $1 or $2 less than their normal pint.
Than a normal pint. I'm like, okay, hold on, that's actually dumb, because it's foam.
Right.
It's foam. I'm getting this much beer.
No, like Human Robot out of Philly does the same thing though, where it's like $6 a pint, $4 for the pour. Or sorry, $6 for the pint, $4 for the Milko.
And also like breweries, I feel like give away so much beer. There's like so much beer gets tossed to excess. Not that they should be giving away Milko pours, but charge $1.
Right. This still cracks me up. Asahi Super Dry.
Why is it fucking brewed in Italy?
Asahi Super Dry is brewed with precision to high quality standards under the supervision of Japanese master brewers. Our advanced, high techniques deliver a dry, crisp taste and a quick, clean finish. Product of Italy.
Fucking dumb. Japan, why don't you brew this? Well, I guess you brew.
Well, you know,
Sapporo.
to be honest, I wouldn't be. Well, never mind. Yeah, I was gonna say we already looked it up. I was gonna say, because it's like, if you get Foster's in the U.S., it's made in New York. But if you go to Australia, you get Foster's. It's Foster's in Australia.
What's Sapporo? Sapporo is considered not a rice lager.
Yeah, Kirin is though. Have you had Kirin?
No.
Kirin's pretty good.
I was surprised to find out that Sapporo is not a rice lager. But I think maybe because I was just assuming because Japan, it is.
Oh, we're playing poker.
Poker?
Do you want to play poker?
Fuck it, why not? I'm not that great at it, but.
I mean, we're just gonna gamble on drinks. I need another beer though.
What would you like?
East End.
So AC brewed. How long did it take you to make this broth? Or how long did you?
20 hours.
20-hour broth.
Beef bones.
Beef bone broth. You can't really see it there. So we're gonna put it on a closer cam for you.
It is very rich. Very rich.
There's a layer of fat right here, and then broth right here. You can see that right there.
You can see it separating. Yeah, see how it actually stayed in a chunk and then flowed back up. Yeah, it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be very rich, very fatty.
I do enjoy the fat of it. But okay, so I feel like there's a benefit of having a lot of fat. With you and I who eat a lot of protein and fat, and maybe fewer carbs, but except for nights like this where we are drinking just carbs.
To say, I've been eating beer. Yeah.
Poker. What are some questions that you have?
Yeah, ask us some questions.
Throw them in the
or
comments.
suggestions for style of beer. Should we go to a brewery? Should we do a?
We could do brewery specific, not even like style.
Kind of like we did with Squish, where it's all Cinderlands. Like,
correct.
You know.
Correct. That'd be fun to do again. Just go to a brewery and get 4 different beers.
Yeah.
It'd be easier.
So this is your start, Isaac.
My start. 1 drink.
Okay, I'll see your one.
Word.
Christ, cards are falling over.
What the fuck? Why do I keep forgetting?
So then it's back to you. Either check or raise.
I'll go up to 3.
I'll just bail.
Okay.
I got. Jesus Christ. I'm not taking you to the casino. You'll lose all your money so fast.
But yeah, I mean probably. Eight, 9, 10.
No. So we would have just split pot at aces high. So like if neither of us have anything, it's highest card, and we both have aces. So.
Word. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm definitely. I don't play with money because that's like too real for me. This is just fun. Okay. Okay. I will start with 2 drinks.
I'll up that to 3.
Wow, I will match it.
So that's 6 off the rip.
Okay. Fuck. What do you think is gonna happen? If you comment right now before we get there.
We won't see it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so you again. We're at 6 total.
We're at 6 total, which is 3. I'll raise it. I'll add. Can I add like 2 more in? Is that
so? 6 is already there.
Right. Right.
New bet is 0 to whatever you want.
Okay, so yeah. I'll add 2 more in.
Okay, I will re-raise that to 3. So if you say yes, it's now 12 total in the pot.
I will match your 3.
Cool. Alrighty. Back to you.
So are we at 6, 3, 3,
We're at 12
12
apiece, yeah. Well, 12 total.
12 total.
You can check or raise. You can check or stay the same.
I'm going to add 3 to the pot.
I'll see that.
Okay, so we're at
18.
18. Okay. Alright, I'll check. I'll check at 18. I think we're solid here.
I'll put another 1 to make it an even 20.
Okay,
if you're down to clown.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll go.
Okay.
If I'm down to what?
Down to clown.
Oh, down to clown. Yeah, fuck it.
Kings and 4s.
I had nothing.
I
had nothing.
What are you talking about? You just won. You have a flush.
I don't have a 10.
Flush. 5 of the same suit.
You fuck. I completely missed that. I thought I had jack shit, actually.
Dude, I'm not taking you to the casino.
No, probably shouldn't. I'll be there to help. I'll be there to help cheer you on. Fucking, I'll go for that.
I gotta piss again.
Okay, welcome back to.
So I will say the other thing with poker is that when you do this, there's always like, in order to play a hand, you have to put money in before you even get your cards.
Word.
So like if there's like a $5 minimum bet, like you have to do like 5. But like if you raise to 15, I can bail immediately, but I still lose 5.
So
that's where people become bullies in poker, where if they have a fucking lot of money and you don't, they'll be like $100, like, and they have a dog shit hand. They just try to outbet everyone, so they win like the $30 that's there.
Yeah, and they just collect.
Right.
So,
but you can also get completely fucked on that.
Because then with it being my turn to start, I can then. Are you saying that I can then say one drink?
Yeah. Or start? You can just check. You can do check to whatever you want.
I'll check for now.
I'll check as well.
I don't even know what I have. All right.
I'll check as well. It's tough. Okay. Go ahead.
This kind of reminds me, now that we've been drinking for hours and a lot, it reminds me of the cream ale from Genesee. Yeah. But, hell yeah.
Shout out Genesee.
We should do a Rochester trip.
I'm done.
Let's see. What's your take on the Grolsch that we have? Which we have bottles up there that you could...
I like those bottles better than the other ones. I know there's no difference, but I think there is.
The beer is the same, but it is still stored in glass.
Yeah. I just like those bottles better. Like these bottles. Like with these.
I mean, I like
these better than the fucking regular bottle caps.
Thank you to all the people out there who watch our podcast.
Patients and non-patients alike.
Yeah, for sure. As a non-doctor myself and a doctor himself. Yeah, thanks for joining us on this thing that we have fun with.
Yeah, thank you. We'll continue to grow very slowly, but maybe surely.
We will keep doing us, and what will follow will follow.
Yeah.
Some popsicles.
What's his name? Quagmire?
No, that's old.
No.
That's Herbert the Pervert.
Herbert the Pervert.
Hey, Chris. You know, come over and lick my popsicle. Sounds really nice.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, boy.
If I don't show up somewhere tomorrow, it was willing.
I took his pussy.
Alright, I start 2 drinks.
I'm out.
Okay. Should I even play this?
Yeah, just do it anyway.
Alright,
one more down, one more up, one more down, one more up. Yeah, 2s and 5s.
I mean...
Sick. But see, 2-8 unsuited is a dog shit hand.
But you had a couple.
But
I can see why. I can see why you bailed.
Another episode of Try Some Beer. Thank you for listening into episode 13 where we did Japanese rice lagers. Between the both of us, Old Thunder, Carry the Lantern was the best for us. All of them were great. We would drink all of them. They're all crushable. They're all great. Thank you for tuning in. Comment, message us, subscribe, all that stuff. Comment if you think if you want a style of beer to watch us do or a brewery to do. Comment if there's anything you want us to add to the show, or just subscribe just to keep joining us and try some beer. But like we always say, don't take our word for it. We have different tastes except for the Old Thunder, which won tonight. But try some beer. Like you might like Asahi the most because of its sweetness. We like the Old Thunder because of its dryness. Don't take our word for it. We're not Cicerones. We are Isaac and AC. We just like drinking beer. We live in Pittsburgh where there's a lot of beer, so...
And even if we were Cicerones...
Thank you for joining us.
We are not you.
Yeah.
And if you want to try some beer, the worst thing that can happen is you don't like it.
Yeah. So, thank you for joining us. See you soon.
Hasta luego. All right.
7 of diamonds. Oh, I was close.
8 of diamonds. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Thank you, guys.